What's up? Oh, let's get that over here. What's up, everybody? Well, good thing we got that crap out of the way. Alright. Alright, I'll be back in a second. I'm going to talk about which one of these I plan on actually doing. First, I need a drink. Yeah, I love the Halloween music too. For anyone who actually who wants it, here you go. I'm actually collecting all of the FFRK arrangement music like this, and I'm gonna be putting that on the music playlist. Stuff that I know is safe from YouTube's copyright strictness. So I can finally play stuff from outside of the game again. How many realms? I don't know. Type 0 I think is a pretty much definite no. Tactics is a maybe, but a probably because I love tactics. I expect that to be a blown 15 mithril, but I will never give up. I will never give up. Final Fantasy 15 is about the surest shot that I could possibly get. There's nothing that I want more on the list of than Final Fantasy 15. So that we got tactics in 15. Final Fantasy 14 is the worst. It is the worst realm. And that's not happening. Final Fantasy 13 is happening. So, wow, we're off to a pretty big start. Why not Type 0? Because too much of it sucks. I only want, what, 22% of the banner? 22%. 8 out of 36 relics. That is not nearly enough. Why Final Fantasy 15? Because I want 58% of the relics. That's a lot. Final Fantasy 12 is a 37%. I don't know about that one. It's like on the edge. I'm not, like, other than Ash's ASB and OSB, Penelo USB, Penelo BSB2, Vane. I guess there is a lot of stuff in that 37% that I like. I really like Vaughn's USB 1 and USB 2. I don't know. 12 is rough. I have not been able to figure out 12. Final Fantasy 11 is a definite no. Realm's full of crap. Final Fantasy 10 is a yes. Final Fantasy 9 is probably a no. It's about in the same place that Final Fantasy 12 is, but I don't like the stuff on it as much. And my Final Fantasy 12 or 9 is pretty decent. I don't have a magic percent. I kind of, if it's in the upper 30s, Then I start looking at the relics that are on there and to decide whether or not I like a lot of this, like how much I like the stuff that I chose. You can, Adia. I ain't gonna stop you. Final Fantasy VIII is a definite. Apparently, I've pulled so many times on Final Fantasy VIII banners, but they keep releasing good stuff for Final Fantasy VIII every single time that we have an event for it. It's crazy. They keep populating that realm with good relics. And so that's a definite pull. Final Fantasy VII is kind of special. It's also at a 37%, just like 12, but I think there's some really powerful stuff in 7. I did choose Sephiroth's OSB. That's part of the percentage. And I think that's kind of pushing it. But I'll probably pull on 7. Because 7's just one of those realms. There's some really, really powerful stuff in 7. Like Sephiroth's Arcane, Cloud's Arcane, Sephiroth's USB 1. Vincent Chain. Yeah. Yuffie's ASB is just awesome. Final Fantasy VI is a definite pull. That's all the way up at 45%. Final Fantasy V is a 44%. That's a definite pull. And then I don't want anything else from any of the other realms. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's all no pulls. Just, I don't know, up your monthly Patreon, Adia. And I'll, just take your word for it. Final Fantasy 13 is one of my best. I'm surprised at how much good stuff is in Final Fantasy 13. I guess I've just... I don't think I've pulled on a Final Fantasy 13 banner in, like, 3 years. Final Fantasy 4 is at a 29%. Dark Cecil Arcane, Dark Cecil USB, Dark Cecil BSB 1, Dark Sword. Paladin Cecil Arcane, Kane Arcane, Kane USB 1, Kane USB 2, Kane LMR 2, Rydia USB 1, Rydia USB 2, Rydia BSB 2, Rosa USB, Yang USB, Palom USB, Palom BSB, Porum USB, Fusoya BSB, Golbez, Chain Golbez BSB 2, and Barbaricia USB. Yup, I did get Sarah's USB recently. There are 46 other relics in Final Fantasy 13. And by getting Sarah's USB, it made her getting her LMR actually good. Final Fantasy IX is on the edge. That's one that's probably gonna have to wait. I won't be doing that one today. I'll probably save 9 and 12 for another time, if I plan on doing them at all. Yeah, good luck on everyone's pulls. I'm obviously not going to be doing these right away. There's so many pulls that need to be done. I may end up waiting for a half an hour. No, I don't have the time to set up music. Unless, like, there's, like, a consensus of what to... No music. I need to vet the stuff beforehand now. The last time, when I did my Realms on Parade for the last festival, the video got flagged. It was my highest viewed video in, in 3 months. And it got flagged because of the music that I got played. So... By flagged, I mean someone else puts advertisements on it and they make money from it. It's real shit. It's a real kick in the dick. So let me get this Final Fantasy Record Keeper playlist going. And then we'll finally have some stuff to play. I'll make a web page with that's a great fucking idea. Sorry, excuse my French. I'll make a web page on my site that we can link to from here. That'll have a list of all the Record Keeper arranged music that can be played. There's currently 85 tracks. Including this one. I wouldn't think so, Solus. They're exclusive to Record Keeper, so... I have 480 mithril. That is a lot. Where did that all come from? And unfortunately, because of double greens, I don't have any stamina potions, so there will be no Soul Break learning tonight. It's just going to be a pull stream, pretty much. Yeah, saving. 480. Nah, and I guess we're gonna go down to about 400 tonight. Hello, Sketch. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Final Fantasy X is actually quite high for me. I want to take a look at it again because it went from like 34% to 43%, and I want to see if if I'm being too generous to Final Fantasy X. Titus Arcane, Titus USB, Titus OSB, Titus Glint. Well, Titus OSB, you can probably take that off because I'm going to be selecting that tonight, most likely. Titus LMR. We can take that off. I'm not really that interested in water armor anymore, so... Alright, already 2. Una USB 1. Una BSB 2 can also take that off. Una LMR 2. Waka USB. Lulu BSB. Kamari USB. Oron USB 1. Oron OSB. Oron LMR 2. Riku Chain. Riku USB 1. Riku USB 2. Riku LMR2, Ject USB 2, Pain USB, Pain BSB 1, Pain BSB 2, Seymour USB, Seymour LMR, Seymour BSB 1. I think I'm pretty generous with that one, and I can take 3 off immediately. So I think Final Fantasy X is probably going to be put in the 12 and 9 category. No, I personally don't think Oron's USB 1 is bad. That is why it's on the list. Because their elemental armors Borat. But again, I'm not terribly interested in water armor anymore, so I'll probably take her BSB 1 off. Her BSB 2 is fine, though. Because that's still a good soul break. Yes, you can, Gru. There's really no reason to use gems, because these don't go away, so you can save up mithril for them and then pull on them. Let's start a bet. For the 500 gem draw. Tifa Arcane is good. So how many realms did I say that I was going to pull on? Type 0. Thank you, Rosa. Tactics, 15, 13. 8, 7, 6, 5. 8. It's a lot. It's a lot more than I bet people were thinking that I was going to pull on. Jeez. That's, that draw's not supposed to turn out that well, Eraser. Congratulations. And congratulations, Swolman. Kamara USB is a nice one. Gafgarian USB isn't bad either. There is a lot of physical dark in the game, though, so there's probably a better team out there that you'll have assembled by the time the Magicite comes around. Alright, I'm gonna do my 500 jump pull at 6:15. So, 11 minutes from now. Nice, Circo. The full throttle gem draw is temporary. Wow, congratulations, Dawn. Well, that's a good dupe, Max. It's a chain, Don. It's not only is it a chain, but it's on Laguna, one of the best ice, or probably the best ice character in the game. Or one of them. Yeah, this is a lot. Dude, I can't even. There we go. Yeah, I guess there isn't an end date. Congratulations, Oranges. Garnet Chain is awesome. Use it for both of my sub-30s for the Water Magicite. I'd keep 3 light. There's a lot of ice characters that can use swords. Because Laguna can use swords. So you've got Celeste, Bart's, Laguna, Squall. I'd keep 3. Nice pull, Sham. Bards can be whatever Spellblades are. Especially when he gets his awakening. Congratulations, Circo. Titus Arcane. Nice. Snow's USB 1 is an Ice Radiant Shield, so pretty damn good with a chain. Those are the kind of 500 gem pulls I'm expecting. Like Fang BSB, Jack Super, Larsa Super. East Burning Red, there is a 500 gem draw available right now. Well, it's called the Full Throttle Relic draw. That's all realms, Super Soul Break Plus. Yeah, exactly, Molden here. It's for the selection. If you get crap on the draw, then whatever. Gods on the Garland OSB. I think it's a dark weapon. And I would very much like a 6-star dark weapon. I don't have any dark weapons for physical characters. All of my dark weapons are stabs. This time Terra must. Aye. This message seems to be touched by corruption. Okay, okay. Congratulations on that Galoof USB 1. And the Ferris's BSB 2 is, you know, like, pretty awesome animation. Yeah, it's a fist with no attack on it, East. And my dark characters are Garland and Sephiroth. Can't use fist weapons anyway. Thank you very much, Circo. I'll get some good donuts. And coffee. Congratulations on your Gal BSB. I think that's cause for celebration. Thanks a lot, Booker. Good luck trying to fatten me up. I'm sure it'll happen someday. Maybe. I hope I get the reverse of you, Sham, and I get Edgar's USB. I already have Edgar's LMR. Do I already have a set in mind? Yeah, probably Final Fantasy X for the Water Sword, John. I think that's probably the most good for me over time. We'll see, though. I won't be selecting until after I do realm draws. And if I get, like, Yuffie's Arcane from the Final Fantasy VII pull, then I'll rethink that a little bit. Because that would give me a Water Throne, and I think that would be good enough for now. My fallback plan at the moment is Final Fantasy XII, because I really like Vaughn's BSB and Pinello's BSB 2. Congratulations, Light. One of the two current game awakenings. Sephiroth's USB 2 and Cloud's USB 1. Maria LMR is nice. I don't actually use the LMR, but the armor is nice. Then the LMR is good too. It is kind of funny that I don't use the LMR. It would work better on a team where all of my damage output wasn't done basically through Maria. Congratulations, Adia. Well, that's not true, Albero. There's a lot of water blitz balls. Payne's BSB 2 is a water katana. Yeah, Yuffie's arcane. Like the thrown weapons are actually like the blitzballs and thrown weapons are more preferred than melee because of Sapphire Shot and Sapphire Blitz. All the physical water characters that I would want to use can use thrown weapons, where not all of them can use swords, like Riku and Yuffie. Yeah, that would be a good pull. And that's why Final Fantasy 13, like I think Ricky mentioned it earlier, Final Fantasy 13 is a really good pull for me because I have basically nothing for lightning. I have her BSB 1, so that's not a win for anyone anyway. That makes so many relics good for me that aren't good for a lot of people. Okay, so it's quarter after, so I'll do the 500 gem pull now. Then we'll figure out some kind of scheme for doing the rest. Alright, the bet. We got 8 people that say I'm going to pull 3 5-star or better. I hope you're right. Thought I read in the announcement that this is like an FR4K arrangement. Oh, this one. Never mind. Don't give me complete garbage. That's all I ask. It is a disco ball. Doesn't mean anything yet. But it does give me hopes. Wait, is that Terra's OSB? Oh my god, it's actually good. I mean, not like good, but kind of cool in the way that Orlando's OSB was. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, whatever, it's free. This pull was for the selection, so I'll take a free Terra OSB. For a second I was like, oh, RS Fire Sword, then I realized, like, oh yeah, I have her Arcane. I'm not sure I'll be using it for the RS Fire. No, neither of these are dupes. What's Fang's Legend Materia? Significantly more damage with Dragoon abilities. Wow, that is awful. Oh, it's wind armor? I guess that's neat. I'm not sure how valuable that is to me. I have a fair amount of wind armor already. Alright, we got 5 people that bet on 2. Mercenary, East Burning Red, Cup Noodles, Hugh Jeffner, and Strider. Thank you, Cup. More Sephiroth pants? I love it. Okay, does this change anything? No, it doesn't. I think I did put Terra's OSB down for Final Fantasy VI, but I want so many things in Final Fantasy VI that there's no way that could, or taking that off could make me not want to pull on that anymore. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Type 0. Tactics. 15, 13... Alright. Got 8 draws lined up. Type 0, Tactics 15, 13, 8, 7, 6, and 5. Congratulations, Adia. Is there anything special I can do for these? First, let me check the Red Sox game. Oh. We're losing by 1. Oh, yeah. I gotta... Alright. We're back. Yes, I do, East. Nice Eraser. Oh, man, Sham. Maybe the worst. The worst relic on any of these realms. It's Franz. Franz LMR 1. Alright, so we got 8 draws. Let's do a group bet. Oh, no. The opposite, Jonah. This is the perfect time to be wearing this hat. Is there ever too much, Jonah? Is there ever too much? Alright. What do we do with a group bet? Soft east. Should we do a how many useful relics do I pull again? Over 8 draws, that's such a... Oof. The options could get up there. How many discos? Alright, that's better. How many discos? Alright, bet is started. I only put 12 options. Do you think I should put higher than 12? Is there anyone that wants to bet more than 12? Are my expectations too low? Alright, while that bet's going on, I'm gonna highlight the 500 gem draw. I'm doing 8 light. Mephiles USB is good. But, yeah, 14's a really, really bad pool. But Mephiles USB is one of the good ones. So congratulations for getting really lucky. Congrats, Strider. 6-star Ice Sword, and probably a pretty nice thing to have. I haven't found any use for it yet, but I'm pretty sure I will. Because I'm going to be pulling like crazy on the Celeste Titus banner. In 4th anniversary. So having her Arcane will be nice. Let's get off of this. I'd rather loop the Halloween music. Yeah, you need to have something on the 500 gem draw that you actually want. Well, it's a group magic buff and Haska, Peter. So that's good for your mages in Final Fantasy XIV. Look at all these undone events. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh, I hope we get renewal dungeons. I had unfinished Final Fantasy XIII stuff. I was so... Oh, shit. I was so focused on getting the raids done that I forgot that I had Final Fantasy XIII stuff that needed to be done. Fuck. Congratulations, Sketch. It's a huge deal. Losing free stuff because of my own inattentiveness, I guess. Alright, how much time we got left on this bet? What realm should I do first? 3.5 minutes left on the bet. I hope I am too, Sketch. Thank you. Should just start from the bottom and work my way up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Like I said, I hope we get renewal dungeons. Even if we do get renewal dungeons, I won't get everything back because I didn't do the last... What kind of rewards do we get in the last revenge dungeon? Because I didn't do the third or do the fourth one. Oh, but... Well, didn't lose much there. Majors and a single crystal? Don't care. Well, Solus, I'm sure... 4 crystals, 3-star orbs. 9 more crystals. Yeah. Man. Yeah. Not good. Hopefully we get renewal. That's about 25 crystals gone. That's depressing. So we're just going to go in order. I'm going to start from Final Fantasy V. Congratulations, Jimbo. Alright, what do we got? There's one bet for 0. It's a valid bet now. I may not get any discos. One bet for 2, one bet for 3, 2 bets for 4, 6 bets for 5. Seems that's the hot ticket, apparently. 3 bets for 6, 2 bets for 7, 1 for 8, 1 for 9, 1 for 10. I hope you're right on the 10. Though it's not necessarily true that discos are the most desirable. Yeah, Bart's ASB, I'm not even... it's good. But there's definitely better things than Final Fantasy V. Something earthy that can make my Quetzalcoatl kill more tolerable. Alright, it's time to go. Gonna be only a small break in between these so I can do the screenshots. This is one of my best realms. Come on, give me something good. Oh, one disco down. Whoever bet 0, you're done. I love slow rolling the 4 stars. It's the best part of pulls. Is that gloof something? Dupe? And dupe Creel OSB. So, yeah, kind of a failure. 2 dupes and Creel's BSB2. Creel's BSB2 is okay. It's actually not bad, but it's also Fire Mage stuff. My Fire Mage team doesn't need any help. So, not great. Kind of whiffed pretty hard on this one. Which really sucks. Alright, screenshot made. Let's carry on Final Fantasy VI. Or I could do another one for 15 Mithril. Congratulations, Teravaka. Yeah, I'm just pulling in order, Ricky. Whoa! 3 discos. Oh, we're up to 4. Please don't give me a bunch of bum-ass OSBs. Edgar OSB, Terra OSB, which I just got, and Lock OSB. Bring it on. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, I think that's good. That's Lock's chain. 3 arcanes, 2 dupes. Ugh, man. 2 dupes. But Lock arcanes. It's okay. Oh, I have like 4, 5 arcanes. I just duped 2 of them on a single banner. Ugh, God. But Lock's arcane's good. It's a fire dagger? Okay, that's awesome. Lock's BSB2 is a Acolyte Archive possibility now. No, it's not Mitsukake. It may be good for somebody else, but I pulled... I mean, it's fine. Like, this isn't that useful because a Fire Sword's not terribly useful. Celeste Ice Sword is okay. But just getting good things isn't good enough if they're not good for you. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that because they'd love a pull like this. But this is basically Lock's Arcane, and it's an awesome pull for that. I mean, it's totally worth, like, it's worth a hell of a lot more than 50 mithril, never mind 15. But I'm not going to get, like, you know, bullshit happy and lose my mind. Which I would have if 2 of these hadn't been dupes. Yeah, I understand, but I'm... Okay, never mind. I'm done talking about that. Yeah, and Lock's Arcane and plus an Ice Sword is a really, really good pull. So, that makes up for Final Fantasy V. Well, Dreamlord, the thing is I already have Terrace Arcane, so the Fire Sword's not terribly useful. There's only so many people that can deal fire damage that use swords. Onion Knight would be the other one, and I actually have a strong fire weapon for Onion Knight already, with my 8-star Creel Super Soul Break. So, this is basically... If I want to augment it, and I probably don't, it would be just 30 extra magic for Onion Knight. I'm sure a lot of people do. I don't blame anybody for wanting this pull. It's pretty amazing. If I didn't have 2 dupes. Okay, Final Fantasy VII. Congratulations. 4th... Are you... Did you pull more than once on Final Fantasy V, Jimbo? Please tell me you didn't pull more than once. Oh, okay. Okay. That's better. Let me take this moment. Jimbo did not cross that line, but please, no one spend 50 mithril on these banners. They are not even close to being worth it. 15 at max. Alright, Final Fantasy 7. That's outcome. That's, that doesn't mean it was worth it. Peace. Alright, single disco. Is that what I think it is? Oh my god. Sephiroth's USB 1. I'm pretty happy about this. Hell yeah. Yes. Yeah. This is really good because it is the only way that Sephiroth can gain end arc stacking. This is one of the top pulls on the banner, yeah. So this is the only way Sephiroth can gain end arc stacking, which happens to be extremely powerful on a character that can break the damage cap. Like Cloud and Squall. Or, not Cloud and Sephiroth. Sorry, Sephiroth, I didn't mean to diss you like that. So is that 5 discos? Yeah, I'm can't even talk. There's a lot of luck going on tonight. Yes, very much, Kevin. Very much. Oh, that is a good pull. That is a good pull. Well, it's 3 realm draws. There's nothing in the game with... I mean, besides the USB Lucky and the Festival. Yeah, I have used the USB 2 Sun Eater. That's why. There's nothing quite like these pulls in the game for disco rates. I'm still above the curve, but it's still... These banners have a very high disco rate. I don't even... Like, wow. I need to try this out now, I guess. Mark of Darkness, Rufus, and... Sephiroth, maybe? Final Fantasy VII Torment? Oh, shoot! Please be RS. Yes! Now he has a dark weapon. Because the pants do not qualify. Alright, Final Fantasy VIII. This is probably the best pull on the Realm series. Which means I'm gonna whiff like I did on Final Fantasy V. Ah, god, they picked some really good pull music. Oh, you kidding? There's bad stuff on every banner. Just because you got something bad doesn't make the banner bad. I could have gotten, like, my 16th Cloud LMR, too. Doesn't mean the banner is bad because of it. And we're back. So we're at 5 discos so far. Lucky, lucky day. 6. I'm so glad that there's no such thing as a pool of luck that you draw from, so I can't waste it. I could get this lucky again on the next pull, too. I think Zelby SB2? Something Quistis. Oh my god, is that Raijin's USB? Well, that's an interesting draw. Nothing too hot here. Raijin's USB is kind of funny, though. Quistis Glint, not that nice without Quistis' other stuff. There's nothing... This is not a good pull. I won't split hairs. So, well, at least it was better than the Final Fantasy V pull. Because all this stuff is new, and Raijin's USBs, I don't know how to make use of that now that I've sub-30'd both of the 5-star Water Magicite. Elemental Radiant Shield's not useful in Torment. Fire Weapon? No, I don't think so. No, it's not. His BSB-1 is. And his USB-1 is. So what's next? 1315 Tactics Type 0. Maybe. Maybe. I've got 4 draws left and we're at 6. Maybe. Alright, Final Fantasy 13, I am... Just give me some lightning stuff. I'd even take our BSB2 at this point. No, I guess I wouldn't. I want, like, future lightning stuff. Oh. Finally, no discos. Snow BSB1. Got excited there for a second. But, yep. Woo! Whoosh! About as big of a whiff as you can get on this banner. Wrong coat. Now I got something to go wear when I want to get stoned. Well, Well, yeah, Sarah's Elamara probably would have been the best 5-star. Final Fantasy 14, eh? Maybe not. We're gonna listen to this for a second. Like, I like battle music for relic pulls, but not like standoff against the universe epic songs, because it's just kind of a little bit too dramatic for relic draws. Even though this is an awesome song. Edgar USB, that would have been a hell of a nice pull. Okay. I love this delay. Dr. Maga's being lazy. Oh, 7 discos. Well, this is great. Getting a 4 of 11 here on a high percentage. There's got to be something in these 5 stars that's going to be useful. Noctis LMR. Give me an Iris BSB. Dupe. Prompto BSB. I don't know what that is. Oh god, please don't be his USB. Oh, please be his AS or his OSB. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, so we got the Noctis kit, huh? Oh, Gladiolus. Dualcast Knight. Okay. Yeah, alright. That's better. That's also Earth Armor. I have a lot of Earth Armor now. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy about this. I mean, I didn't get any of the big wins from the banner. But that's fine. This is good. Yeah, that's what got me, was it looks almost identical to Prompto's. I should have seen the highly developed pectoral muscles and knew that it was Gladiolus instead of Prompto. Prompto is no longer Plumpto. Noctis Glint is instantly grant the user Stone Skin 100% and combat rank boost, which kind of sucks. Doesn't just kind of suck. Combat's a bad ability pool, so it does suck. It said up to. It's not rank? Alright. It still sucks. Because it's combat. Alright, Tactics. What kind of garbage you gonna give me this time? Ugh. This is a good song. It's like I'm singing at a or listening to a dirge for my lost mithril to this realm over the last 3 years. Off banner, Ramza unique. Called it. See? I was right. What are we... Are we up to 7? I got tactics. Ugh. Ramza BSB 2. Oh yeah, my pulls have been really good. Oh god. That Mont Blanc something. Oh my god. That looks like... Is that Alma Elmar? Okay. I'll take Alma's Elmar. Great, thanks. Mont Blanc's BSB. Tactics does pretty much strike again. But Alma's Elmar is... something I didn't have on a healer that... I don't know. That was a bad pull. What would I be looking for in tactics? A lot. Ramza Chain, Ramza USB 2, Ramza USB 1, Ramza BSB 2, Ramza LMR 2, Agrius USB 2, Agrius LMR, Ovelia USB, Ovelia LMR, Mustadio USB, Orlando USB, Gafgarian BSB, Milia Dual USB, Milia Dual LMR, Marsh USB, and that's it. But we were expecting to get screwed on tactics. Even though it was a decent percent. Because that's just the way... That's the way it goes. The next time I pull on Final Fantasy Tactics, there is bound to be bad relics on the banner, and I am bound to get them. So we done? Besides Type 0? Adia, you there? Do you want to see me get more Machina stuff? Why should I, SM373? What does my luck so far have to do with anything else? Well, I remember the last time you took part in a Final Fantasy, or a Type 0, or a pull that had Type 0 stuff on it. Alright. We can't even get Machina's good Super Soul Break here. So we're just gonna have to settle with his burst. Dr. Mog. Okay, thank you. Well, 2 Machina USBs. I knew it. Oh, he has an OSB, doesn't he? Is that Deuce USB? Okay. Sure. pretty bad. Pretty bad. Pretty bad for a 2 disco pull. Let's see. Sync USB, King USB, Rem USB, Rem OSB, Ace USB. I think there's more, much more good, Queen USB, much more good discos in Type 0 than there are bad, and I got 2 of the bad. So that sucked. That does not mean shit. Psychotic. You're really scraping at the bottom of the barrel if you want to try saying something's good for that. And I don't do that. Deuce is pretty bad. Her USB is not good. Her buff is no longer terribly useful on her BSB. She is the healer in Final Fantasy Type 0. And I don't believe there's any healer stuff on the Rem Awakening banner, so that might be useful, but very, 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 very far into the future, so. Yeah, Adia, that is true. And it would be awesome if we got her voice lines. She is life, and it may have a little bit to do with why Deuce is my favorite Type 0 character. Maybe a tiny bit. Nine is, you know, honestly, he might not even be that bad. Let's talk about 9. Because the thing is, a lot of people shit on Dragoons, and for good reason, but that's because the most prominent Dragoon is Kain, and Lightning Dragoons suck. But Wind Dragoons don't, because they have a 6-star ability that Lightning Dragoons don't, and the reason why people still shit on Dragoons for that is because Sky High used to be, Sky High used to be a meme, but it's not anymore. So it's an Imperial USB. Attack and defense. And Wild Lance. What does Wild Lance do? Is that an Imperial? He could, Jamie, and that's why I don't want to talk it down too much. But I don't want to talk it up either, because Physical Wind is probably one of the most crowded elements, because almost like half of the protagonists in the game deal wind damage, and one of those being Cloud. So there's very little room for 9 to ever make it onto an elemental team. So it'd have to be useful in Torment. It's really just for Torment, and that's my problem with it, is that, is there any wind characters in Final Fantasy Type 0's Torment? Because it's not an N-Wind, it's a Wind in Peril, so he needs to make other wind characters on the team good. So he's not good in Torment. So it's that old thing. I haven't had a stream about it in a while, about value assessment and replacement level relics, where something can be really good but not be good because there's so much more that's better, and so the line of replacement rises higher. And because there's just such a crazy amount of good physical wind damage in the game, this would be below the level of replacement. So it would have to be for Torment, which unfortunately it's an Imperil. The win of the pull is Deuce's USB because Deuce is awesome, and because it is an instant heal for a Torment healer. And the next Type 0 banner I plan on pulling on, which is Rem's Awakening, doesn't have any healing on it. So it's actually better than I thought it was when I first saw it. Because it's actually a terrible USB, but it's still something for a dual casting healer in, you know, the only viable healer in Type 0. Oh no, I definitely did very good. And I didn't do 9 discos good, even though I got 9 discos, but I did really good. I mean, let's go over my discos, because more than half of them whiffed. That's the drawback, and that's why you never want to evaluate things by how many 6 stars you have, because it's not useful as a tool for evaluation. First, Final Fantasy VI. Oh no, that's Full Throttle. Final Fantasy V. 1 disco, Creel OSB. Not only is it an OSB, it's a dupe. So, 1 in the bad, 0 in the good. Final Fantasy VI. 2 dupes, so two more in the bad. We got 3 bad discos. Locks Arcane, awesome. Sephiroth, 3 good. Sephiroth USB, really good. Raijin, 4 bad, 3 good. Noctis OSB, 5 bad, 3 good. And 9, 6 bad, or 5 bad. I don't know. I got more bad than I got good. So it's not a good idea to evaluate things by how many discos you got, because that's misleading. Did I do really good anyway? Yes. Yeah, because getting all those discos gave me a good chance at getting good ones, which I did. There were a few good ones. No, Borat, because there's no content for her to defeat at the moment. There's no Type 0 Torment, and there's no 5-star Dark or Holy Magicite. Oh yeah, how many did I get? I got 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So who won the bet? One person. Who is it? Sophie. Congratulations for being the only person that guessed 9 discos. Fitting, Asher. That's why I was destined to get 2 discos on the Type 0 draw, just to get me to 9. And one of them had to be 9s, USB. Right. When 9 and 9 meet Type 0. Well, no more pulls really, I don't think, until the festival for the Onion Knight banner. And then pretty much abstaining until 4th anniversary after that. Nabat USB is good. Yeah, Nabat USB is actually very similar to 9's USB, but except in a slightly more accessible element. And it's a realm that there are people that deal actual dark damage in Final Fantasy XIII. His name is Sid Raines, not Robert Paulson. Not tempted by 14 in the slightest. Is easily the worst realm draw. What I have it at 6 out of 29 useful relics. Papalimo LMR, which isn't even that useful for me. I was really reaching on that one. Memphilia USB, Alphino LMR, Estinian USB, Assail USB, and Sid Garland USB. Oh, no, definitely not. Event banners suck. If it doesn't have an awakening on it, it sucks. Congratulations. Gotta master some of this stuff so I can get it out of my inventory. What's an awakening? Basically the next level of Soulbreak, Binny. They're very complicated. Well, not that complicated. They're basically an automatic ability double, but kind of like Orlando's USB and Vivi and Palam's USBs. But instead of using 2 abilities, they're free. So not 2, not 1, but 0 ability usage. But it does cast twice. It's a 100% chance to dual cast. Plus like 4 other effects that are really powerful. Basically, they're so incredibly powerful that almost everything in the game right now is just is waiting to be replaced. It's way too weak. I wouldn't use her USB 1 at all, Ryan. I'd use her USB 2 and then just capitalize on the Imperil stacking and use abilities. USB 1 is just it's just an unholy, and I don't think that's more useful than the Imperils. Right, and the character that uses the Awakening, while the status is active, they can cap break from our usual 10,000 damage to 20,000 damage. Except for Kain, who goes from 10,000 damage to 30,000 damage. Because Dragoons can't dual cast and Lightning Dragoons suck. They're way too powerful. I think they're a huge mistake. And they're gonna suck, but be really fun. They dishevel the game. I didn't pull on 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Yeah, Tidus's Awakening and 4th anniversary, Daddy. Bart's Awakening, right. Bart's just goes from a Quadra Elemental character to a Hexa Elemental, for real. Whoa. What in the hell just happened? Yeah, it put Raijin's USB in the vault. I have no idea why the UI decided to go apeshit like that. I don't really care, East. It doesn't really get that much easier. It's not worth going into the sort menu. We'll put it that way. Congratulations, E-Daddy. Yeah, it's actually probably pretty good. I'm gonna give it a try, because Raijin is on my sub-30 team for Earth, so obviously he has a good soul break. But it's a super soul break. And I guess I'll give a shot to trying out using Raijin's USB with his Super Soul Break for Fanfarit. I could try Geoskyno too. Let's see. Garnet. Garnet for the chain, Raijin USB. And then just use Ash and have her instant cast like every single turn with the Raijin Super. Yeah, that is a good pull troll. I don't really have time. Yeah, I don't have time. I will try to stream soon. It will be like a special stream for showing off some of these relics, because there's a lot of mastering that needs to be done. Is Rex diveable with USB? Yeah, if he's good. Does he do anything for you? Or are you asking, if he does do anything good, is he worth diving with his USB? In which case, do you like his USB? 50% attack, Heiska, and 75% Lightning Radiant Shield. Is that good for you? What's Gale Unbound? I don't know a lot of stuff by their names. I know them by the classification of the Soul Break. USB 1, I personally think so, yes. I think he's probably the best wind imperiler in the entire game, which means he pairs up really well with someone that can break the damage cap. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, Gale Unbound is his USB 2? Well, that's also good. I personally don't like it as much as his USB 1. But it's still good, because Zidane has something that other people just can't replicate. His Legend Materia 2 gives him instant cast thief abilities. Which makes Zidane basically untouchable by other characters for what he does. No, I don't think so, East. Plus, they're the only daily that greens drop in now is the experience daily. So Zidane's OSB doesn't really do much anymore. Yeah, Zac Cloud Zidane is the wind dream. Zac chains, Zidane's imperils, Cloud annihilates. Yeah, I can't wait to use Sephiroth. That is going to be a lot of fun. Siren is in for a world of hurt. I agree with every word Eraser just said. Oh, I haven't selected Binny. I didn't get any water weapons, so it's pretty likely I'm going to be selecting Final Fantasy X. Yeah, I do, Troll. Which means, yeah, Sephiroth's Awakening is going to be a target for me. More reason to save Mithril for the future. The Realm Banners reign? Check pinned messages in the Discord. You're going to be disappointed. I still don't have... I don't even think I have the stuff to defeat the Final Fantasy VI Torment, never mind sub 30. Might change things if I get Locke's BSB 2 from the Acolyte Archives. And I'll probably save the Final Fantasy VI Torment until after Fire Magicite release, so I can get those and bring those onto the team. I don't have Celeste's USB. Celeste's USB would be pretty cool. Pretty cool. Would definitely feel much better about my Final Fantasy VI chances with it. But unfortunately, with all of this damage output, I still only have Realm's BSB as my healing. Congratulations, Ebiero. I really like Kuina and his its USB. Yeah, Celeste LM2 will be useful once LM2 will be good once her USB 2 and Chain come out. She'll have so many soul breaks to cast that it'll actually be really awesome having all those soul break points. I made Vanity Dive Sephiroth, even though he does literally nothing for me right now, unless he's like turns into like superpowers in the Final Fantasy VII Torment. He might. I really do have a lot of strong Final Fantasy VII stuff. I think I dropped Zack. I just use Sephiroth, Cloud, Shulk. Yeah, of course he's worth full diving. He's got a good trance mode. But if he doesn't do anything for me, then he's not worth diving, even though he's worth diving. You feel me? I guess the crit damage is actually useful, yeah. I forgot that Sephiroth's USB 2 is a 50% crit rate. I guess I would not use Shulk? Yeah, I totally forgot about Sephiroth's 50% crit. I'm happy for you. I can't. I've used it and it doesn't work. I do appreciate you trying to save me 2 seconds off of my daily runs, though. Good looking out. That is Tifa's Arcane. It's a plus Earth Fist weapon, and I have him using an Earth Spellblade record materia, so I don't know. Yes, if he completes content for you, Benny. King is very good. His dive is very good. His USB is very good. It's all extremely powerful and worth doing as long as he accomplishes something for you. I think Zack had a fist weapon way back in the day. Why would I use Orlando? Zack instantly casts his 3 first actions. Orlando doesn't. Helicopter thingy. Yeah, I remember it. Yeah, I got Barret too. I have so many options in Final Fantasy VII, I don't even know what to do with them. It sucks that I gotta waste a spot. Dispelling. Gene, I mean, I'm playing with you here. You need to understand that I've thought about this stuff. By assuming that I haven't thought about this stuff is a little weird. And I'm not leveling more than 1 Magicite. There are some very different things about your setup. You say you use Orlando, right? Well, I was playing with you and saying that Zac instantly casts his 3 first attacks, which is, you know, what makes using one of these characters good. What I was trying to say there indirectly is that my Orlandeau doesn't. He's not Legendized. The reason why your Orlandeau does so much more damage than I can do with Zac is because Orlandeau's Legend Materia 1 is 10% increased physical damage, and he has a higher attack, and you're probably using more Magicite than I am. I don't want to use more Magicite. I only want to use 1. So there's no attack boons on the party. So I lose a lot of damage compared to using Orlandeau with other setups. I have thought about this stuff already. And I know that that setup doesn't work for me, which is why I use this one. Zac's Legend Materia 1 is 15% increased celerity damage, which is a definitive disadvantage to Orlandeau Legendized. Plus all the increased physical damage in Orlandeau's record and Legend Dives. He's just a freak. It's basically Quake Strike as an RM. I believe it is the most powerful area of effect record materia for physical. I think there's a magical one that's pretty damn good too. Kevin just told you, Aziz. It's the core Spellblades RM99. No, none of them do Rainmaker. This is good for when you don't one-shot everything with Orlandeau's RM. God Amongst Men, I believe it's called. Which Zac doesn't. Leos. Okay. Thanks a lot, Troll. Awake me when awakenings happen. Good lord, Speedster. Congratulations. This weapon pool is so pathetic. Is this a 21 hitter? Nice. So the 21 hit arcanes actually become better than the 3 hitters. Because 21 hit arcanes can break 300,000 damage with awakenings. It's not a stupid question. Because I think a lot of people have inventory troubles, which I don't, so it's worth asking. I don't value record synergy that much. That would be great, Ricky. That would be great. Realm synergy, not record synergy. I place more value on elemental synergy, and a lot of like 5-star stuff with realm synergy isn't any better than a fully augmented 6-star weapon. And I have a lot of fully augmented 6-star weapons. Well, congratulations, Ryan. So a lot of stuff that I guess a lot of people would keep in their inventory for realm synergy purposes is just sitting in my vault right now waiting to be converted into rainbow points. I'll be disappointed if they call it something else. I gotta make you demon's blood. Yeah. No PowerPoints. My vault is currently 200 slots, but that's going to increase. Well, we still have another 5 months until we get the legendary weapons. I'll probably up the vault one more time, because I'm not going to pull much between now and then. So I'm not going to be gaining a lot. It's basically just going to be crap that I get in the daily draw. Then spend 1,500 mithril on 4th anniversary and get a bunch of rainbow points. Oh, is there a Realm on Parade in the next festival? So, when I say I'm not pulling it all, I just mean events. If there's, like, super high value stuff, like this, that occurs between now and then, I'll pull. But I am gonna, you know, back off on how I evaluate stuff. Yeah, luckies, sure. Like USB lucky, that's worth 25 mithril. But just like last festival, I wouldn't pull on an LMR lucky and I wouldn't pull on an OSB lucky. Do I have it listed on the website? what luckies we get in the next festival. LMR, OSB, USB. Yeah, I'll only be pulling one of those. I'd still wait. I just feel like pulling on events is such a huge waste of mithril. If there's no awakening on it. 50 mithril draws are way too expensive. The only thing that I've decided might break that is the Onion Knight banner in the next festival. Because Cloud's Arcane is on it. And if Cloud's Arcane is not on it, then that would be a... that would be a big hit, and I probably wouldn't pull on it anymore. Because Cloud's Arcane is the best Arcane in the game, besides Sephiroth's. Probably better than Sephiroth's, but they're the top two. As far as damage output, I'm sure there's good ones that are multi-elemental. Like, Bart's is good. Bart's is good even though... I don't know. Bart's just does so much damage with his Awakening. It's like, why even spend the time to use his Arcane when you can just do more damage with a Spellblade turn? It's so crazy. Yes, he very much does, Mark. It was on the last Final Fantasy VII event. The 21-hit Dark Arcane. There it is. Cetra Blade. That's Sephiroth's Arcane. Wow, top of the 8th, tied 1-1. I'm missing this game. Well, let me highlight the draws. And then I'm probably out of here. Because I do have stuff to do. It's the weekend. Thanks, Solus. Do you not like LA? What do you think of the Concert 8 event? Love it. It checks the main box, has an Awakening on it. The Awakening's really good. Rem's Rem's Arcane is on it, which is a 21 hitter. Awesome. I love 8. I really love 8. He has a great trance mode, which gives him high quick cast monk abilities, and all of his soul breaks are instantaneous. So he's super quick, and he's an excellent imperiler because of his burst. I may like his burst in a weird way more than his USB. And Kater is very, very similar to Edgar. Doesn't have the RNG factor of Edgar. Which may or may not be an advantage. I think I'd trade Edgar's 10% LMR for the extra element that Kater does. It sucks that neither of them do wind damage. I want this 9 USB to be useful. Hang up any Halloween parties? Maybe. Maybe I should go to Vegas for the weekend. I don't know. Never looked into it much because I don't think 7's good. I don't think she has any relics that make her dive worth doing, even if it was good. Oh, yeah. The hot dog would come out instantaneously. No, I'd dress up as a Lara. I'd get hit on like crazy. Don't you know it? Alright. I am out of here. I will have a stream soon to show off a lot of this stuff. Yeah, I gotta have the tiny fangs. So, have a good night, everybody.